Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful day. Another fantastic little situation we got here. You already know what it is. I got my tank top on because it's all about family. Today we're going ahead and reviewing Fast X because, well, what a movie! Let me just say. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're gonna show the brand this time though, because it's on, it's on, it's on brand. I guess Corona, Fast and Furious. It is what it is. I'm gonna open this here. 1 second. All right, I have till I finish this to stop ranting and raving about this movie. Anyway, oh, disgusting. Oh God, yeah, liquor like liquor. Like you had to buy your alcohol before like midnight. And I knew the movie was gonna run past midnight, so I bought that before the movie. It's been sitting in my pocket. It's not very it's not very good. Anyway, speaking of things that aren't very good, I did not like Fast Nine. Let me tell you, I was not a big fan of it. Like if I was to rank all of my Fast and Furious movies, Fast Nine is like right there next to Tokyo Drift. I did not like that movie. But I was like, damn, I didn't like Fast Nine. I feel like it's like it's not gonna catch it for me. I feel like this. I felt like the franchise was dying, and I was wrong. Like I was wrong. I was wrong in my own eyes. I like. I loved it. I loved it. I had such a great time at the theater. Oh man, Fast and Furious continues to be my favorite franchise, and I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Whoa, Tig, Fast and Furious is your favorite franchise? You must be like hella basic. And the truth of the matter is, I am, dog. I am. I like seeing cars go fast and shit blow up. It's my favorite thing. I'm a simple man. I got simple needs. I wanna watch a car go very fast, and I wanna see things blow up. I wanna see people fight, and I wanna see certain people in my movies that I really like to see. I'm a simple guy, dude. Like I'm a critic, I'm a cynic, but like I like when things go boom. That's like my whole deal. But nah, dude. All right. So we're gonna keep it spoiler free for the first part of this video, as per me wanting to get people to watch at least a little bit of this video without like leaving, because I'm about to spoil the entire movie. But spoiler free review. I have to say, on my ranking of fast films, I'd probably put it within like the middle to the top percentile of what I like. Off the top of my head, I'll give my list from top to bottom. Off the top of my head, I'll have to redo this list, right? Off the top of my head, I said that like 6 times. So we got Fast and Furious 7, all time favorite movie. They jumped a car from one building to another building into another building. The 3 buildings they went into with a car. I love that movie so much. After that, I'd have to give it to Fast 8. I really like the whole Dom's like, oh, take your foot off the tire connect, blah blah blah. And then after that, I'd have to give it to Fast 1, Fast and Furious 1, all time classic. I watched that movie on DVD like 600 times. Then I'd have to give it to Fast and Furious 2, because I was like, wow, this is such a great way to start the movie. And it's the first time we ever see Roman Pierce, and he's Roman, dog. After that, I'd have to say Fast 5. That's when they got good again. Like they were bad for a second, but then they got good again. It was Fast 5. Yeah, Fast 5 is the one where they had the bank vault. Crazy. Fast 4, because it was the one after Tokyo Drift, which I absolutely despised. I hated it. I did not. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put Hobbs and Shaw in the ranking. Hobbs and Shaw is right behind 7. Right behind 7, like right there. Hobbs and Shaw, oh my god, what a good time to just watch a movie. What a good movie to just watch. And then the other ones, and then Tokyo Drift is at the bottom, right above Fast 9. I forgot what numbers I was on. I might edit it in the video, I might not, whatever. Either way, Fast 9, I'd have to say, is right there in the middle, probably like right there next to Fast and Furious 1 and 2. Like, oh my god, it's not Fast 9, not Fast 9, Fast 10, Fast X, this one that just came out. It's so good, even though I don't like the way that it ended. But that's because I don't do my research, right? Like, I don't like to, if I know I'm gonna watch something like another movie in the Fast and Furious franchise, I know I'm gonna see it. I'm not gonna watch the trailers. I'm not gonna listen to any of the buzz online about it. That's got nothing to do with me. I already know I'm gonna spend my money, dog. But oh boy, howdy, did I not expect that ending? I'm sitting there in the theater. I got four people behind me, just talking their mouths off. Yeah, I won't get into that. But like, and then I'm watching, and then like the ending hits. I'm like, whoa, dog, that's crazy. I didn't expect that at all. Man, I gotta do some research now, and I did. I did 5 seconds of research and I understood why it ended that way. So we got movie, we got as far as characters, we got it's not really a spoiler, I'm gonna keep it very light. They were probably in the trailers that I didn't watch. But you got Han, Han's great. Always good to see him there. You got Roman, you got Ludacris. I don't know the character's name. You got Ramsey. I'm very happy. What a great addition to the team since Fast 7. You got Letty, which is my all-time favorite character, Michelle Rodriguez. I will watch anything that she's in. I heard that she's in the Avatar movie, and I specifically didn't want to see that movie. But now that I heard that she's in it, I'm gonna have to go see it. She was incredible in D&D. Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez, oof, chef's kiss all over the place. You got Pete Davidson was there for some reason, not part of the crew. He's just in the movie. I loved his little part. It was wild. What a wild character. What a wild cameo to put in there. I really hope he does not show up again. I really need him to be a one and doneer. I do not want to see him again. You got John Cena with his box ass square face, looking like a whole box. You got who else? We got John Cena. We got Ludacris, Roman Pierce, Ramsey, Han. That's it. Oh, and also obviously Vin Diesel. He's in there, and he has a kid. I know the kid was in the trailers. The kid was in the first trailer I saw, and we all know about the kid. He's always existed since Fast 8. Yes, that's when the kid was introduced in Fast 8. So we know about the kid. Oh, and also Mr. Momoa, Mr. Aquaman himself. Golly, what a villain. I mean, what a despicable piece of garbage. You know what I mean? Jason Momoa, dog. Would you ever fucking believe that Jason, golly, Khal Drogo Momoa would be out here playing these eccentric ass motherfucking villains? I, for one, did not see that coming. I'm thinking like he's gonna be another one of those fucking gangster guys, but nah. Jason Momoa brings a lot of shit to the screen that I did not expect. I did not expect any of it, and I mean any of it. But I loved every second of it. I was having a blast almost the entire way through the movie, and I'm happy those guys from Tokyo Drift weren't in this one. They're most of the reason why I did not like the ninth one. I just don't like that movie, Tokyo Drift. And the ninth one's whatever. I don't like Tokyo Drift. Oh, but yeah, no. I'd have to say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this movie 8.5 Vin Diesel memes out of 10. Yeah, maybe I'll put a graphic on screen. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, beautiful opening scene. I didn't really expect a lot of the trailer shots to be from the beginning of the movie, and I don't know what trailer shots are in any of the trailers except for the one I saw in theaters, because I've been seeing movie like this year's been fucking jam packed on movies, so I've been at the theater like 3 times a month since April. So that's what's going on. But no, I just the action set pieces are beautiful. The way the movie starts off is incredible. For some reason, Jack Reacher's there, like I've never watched the show, but I imagine the guy who plays Jack Reacher is just playing Jack Reacher again. But it was a roller coaster, dog. Like, it was, damn, I did not expect to be that happy, especially with that fucking ending. I haven't been stunned like that in a minute. So it gets my stamp of approval. Obviously, it already had my stamp of approval. I'm a Fast and Furious fanboy. That's what I am. I have been forever since the first movie, and I don't think that's ever gonna change. Apparently, this is supposed to be a trilogy to end the series off, and I have a nice little theory about how it's gonna end that I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have. But that being said, I think it's an incredible movie if you like that kind of stuff. Not really a lot of depth there. Not really a lot of depth of character. Very filled to the brim with cliches. But the thing is, I love that shit. So if you don't like cliches and dumb actions, it's not for you. Don't go watch it. But if you love cliches and dumb actions and watching things blow up and incredible stunts that don't make any sense, and also family, uh, go watch the movie. It is a ride from beginning to end, and also probably a pretty decent start to a very cool trilogy. I hope they do not drop the ball. Um, that being said, I'm gonna take another sip here. Disgusting. Spoiler time. All right, so let me get started from the very beginning of this movie. It's the kid driving, doing donuts in the parking lot, and Diesel gets out the car, and it's like, hey, look at me, son. I love you, son. You know, I love you, man, and I'm always gonna be there for you. And I promise you that we'll finish this driving lesson. And I'm like, dog. Vin Diesel dies, and this is before I knew it was a trilogy. So I'm like, Vin Diesel will die at the end of this movie. This motherfucker has been giving death. Sorry. This motherfucker's been giving death flag after death flag after death flag after death flag. Like, he's death flagging it up. He's been death flagging the entire movie. And I'm like, bro, stop saying these things. I want you to see your family again. I don't know why they don't just kill off Brian. That's a wild thing. Because you get to the scene where Vin Diesel's like, yo, we gotta go do this mission because my friends are in trouble, so we gotta go. And then so his son is like staying with Mia, and then a bunch of action shit happens. You know, the whole bomb goes off under the water, and they're like, oh no, the Vatican, whatever. And which is kind of wild, since there's like, you know, the cross motif. He always has his cross, and everybody carries the cross, and that's how you know they're family, whatever. And then you see that whole thing blows up, and little Brian goes to stay with Mia, and Mia's like, oh man, I gotta go back to see Brian and the kids. And I'm like, dog, he's dead. Like, the actor's gone. Like, just say he passed in a coma or something. Why are you keeping this man alive? What is the point? I fully don't understand. But hey, I'm not a movie guy, and also, well, I'm a movie guy. Like, I watch them, but like, I'm not like a producer or director or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe they got their reasons. I think they're pretty stupid reasons. But like, yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm not a movie man. I'm not a movie guy. I don't make them, but I'm just saying, just let the guy go. You know, they played this song. You know, it's been a long time. You know, they played the song, so it's nice. And yeah, I love it. I can't not like it. People are like, oh my goodness, how did this franchise keep getting money when they keep telling like stupid stories? You know, all it is just action and oh blah 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 family and the memes and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like, it's me. Like Taylor Swift said, I'm the problem. It's me. I am the problem. I'm the one giving them the money. And I will see every single fucking Fast and Furious movie until it's over. I do not care. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. They should just kill Brian off. Whatever. And they were, they had this little nice family thing where they were like, look at all this, what is he? Cuban? Colombian? I think he's Cuban, right? So I was like, and I remember hearing somebody like, oh wow, I can't believe Dom Toretto changed from Italian to Cuban. Like, you can be both. Like, he had two parents. You can be both nationalities. You don't gotta pick one. It's not like because you're one thing you can't be the other thing. You can be both. I don't understand where that came from. But if people are weird and don't understand that two things can be true, two things can be true at once. Anyway, they had a nice little dinner. They had a nice little get together gathering. And I loved it. Everybody was there except for John Cena, because honestly, like most other people, I forgot he was going to be in the movie. So when he showed up, I was pleasantly surprised, and you can see that when he shows up. And little Brian's hiding in the bathroom, and Mia's like, "I can fight too." I'm also one of these superheroes, because every every main character in the Fast and Furious movie is in fact a superhero. So they all took super soldier serum. I don't care what you have to say. But that was very beautiful, very nice thing to see Mia actually throwing hands and getting down. Getting down. And I mean, getting down, dog. And I know a lot of people hate it. But I love the idea of turning every single movie's past villain into a friend, right? They started with, like, the first movie, where if the villain doesn't die, they become your friend. They become part of the family. And I think that's hilarious, especially because the current villain is the woman that, shot Dom's ex-wife. And it's like now he's helping his current wife, who is also his ex-wife. Like, they're forced to work together, and I think that's hilarious. It's just the funniest. Yeah. Where was I? I'm like recapping the movie. Isn't that what I'm doing? I don't know. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I'm a lightweight. Oh God. All right. So first set piece, Rome, beautiful. Loved every second of it. I like the fact that we're playing pinball now. Playing pinball is one of my favorite things to do, and watching a bunch of cars do it is crazy. Michelle Rodriguez was like, Letty, how Letty has always been, and I love that. That's still her character. Was just like, Don was like, "Oh, self-sacrifice. I'm gonna go sacrifice myself," and she was like, "No, we'll do it together." It comes out of nowhere with that motorcycle. Oh my God, Jason Momoa running it down, acting like a complete jack asshole, and it was fucking perfect. Jason Momoa is one of those guys that does not get enough credit for his acting chops, because we see him play me personally, I've only seen him play the same kind of character, but seeing him just just fucking not give a fuck at all is beautiful. Is beautiful. I loved every second of it. Yeah, Jason Momoa, Rome, boom, explosion, great time. We all had fun. We all saw the same movie, and if you didn't, why are you still here? Go watch the movie, because I'm not done spoiling the fuck out of it. Anyway, Jason Momoa, Rome, beautiful. My brain's off track. I have to figure out where we're going next. Oh, Brazil. What a beautiful scene. Rio de Janeiro, right? We were in Brazil. Yeah, and when Jason was like, "You got to figure out who you save," and I'm like, "Dog, why don't you check your cars before you race? Because those bombs were planted on your cars. That's crazy." And the fact that the fact that he chooses to save the girl because he knew it was his ex-wife's sister. I was like, "Oh my God, what a guy! How did you know? I didn't know." And I'm good at knowing things about movies. How did you know? How did you know? Regardless, I thought that was pretty cool. I like that she's gonna be a character for the next two movies. I'm happy she didn't die. Fucking Envy Adams was in this movie. That's crazy to me. She didn't sing anything, but I liked her character with those her wardrobe. Every single pair of shoes she had has spikes on her toes, and I'm like, that's stupid. That's dumb. That's the dumb stuff that I love from the Fast and Furious franchise. All of the nobodies, wild. Who decided on that character line? I don't know. And they say Mr. Nobody's dead or missing. He's definitely showing back up. He's 100% showing back up. Like Nick Fury in Age of Ultron. He's just gonna walk out of the back room or somewhere while they're having dinner. He's gonna be like, "Oh well, guys, seems like we're in a pickle now. I can't believe this guy replaced me and is also a total prick. Wait, I knew the whole time. Look at all this stuff that I already knew, because that's my job and that's what I do as a character. And I'm like, all right, Mr. Nobody, you're an actor that I know, and I never can put my finger on it, and I'm not gonna look it up. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. Whatever. Um, the fact that Mr. Nobody Junior Nobody, whatever, it's just like out of the movie after the first like set piece is wild, because I have no idea. He jumped out of the car, but like what happened after that? Where is he? He disappeared from the script, which is funny because he'll show back up again. Of course he will. We got 2 more movies after this, which is crazy, just wild, insane. Like I said, you fast forward through all the other stuff, and then you got the set piece in Brazil, right? With Jason Momoa comes up and he's like, "Look at me! I hired all these people. They have guns." And then Vin Diesel's like, "Look at me! I did. This is my family. They all have guns too." And then he's like, "Well, why don't we race?" And obviously it was a trap. Whatever. Shit happens. Blah blah blah. Then fucking another sip. And you see Jesus Christ. What am I thinking about? Dude, and then they go back to the house, the house where Dom used to live, I guess. I'm pretty sure he lived there at some point, or I don't know how they got to the house. Regardless, they go back to the house, and she's like, "Yeah, my sister was a cop, and I loved her." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, cops and street racers get along because, we live our lives a quarter mile at a time. So, we drive the same roads, and we're more alike than you might think." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." He's talking about Brian, his best friend, who's very good at all this, secret mission stuff, and also has not helped at all in the last couple of years. Brian's a bad friend. Brian's a bad friend. Vin Diesel's kid was in danger, and Brian didn't do anything. He was sitting at home eating Cheerios, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. I'm sorry. But Brian's a bad friend. All right. But fucking, and then fucking Jack Reacher shows up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, dude? I'm gonna follow you real quick." And then Vin Diesel's like, "I'm gonna whistle real quick, and I got all these people on my side because this is my family. This is who I know. This is me. This is my family." And I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice." They all get their asses kicked, but at least Vin Diesel got out of there safe and sound and all that shit. And, fast forward. And then all the shit with Pete Davidson happens, and that's funny. That's hilarious. His whole scene was great, and he's like, "I'm gonna take the bounty on you guys' head." I'm like, who the fuck does bounties anymore? Like, just who does that? Who does that? Anyway, and then they go meet one of my favorite characters, Mr. Shaw himself, who's there for one scene and fucking dips, which is beautiful because it had like one of the funniest moments in the movie where the little guy in the punching bag like unzips himself and just runs away, and I'm like, what the fuck is that guy's story? What was Mr. Shaw doing with this guy? He just beat the shit out of him. It was like, yeah, okay. And the fact that no stray bullets hit him, like, while they were shooting, he just gets out and fucking walks away. Very funny. I love it. One of my favorite characters, like I said, Hobbs and Shaw is literally my second favorite. Like, it's Fast and Furious 7, Hobbs and Shaw, and they switch often. I mean, like, on Black Superman, you can't get better than that. I don't know what that is. And speaking of Hobbs and motherfucking Shaw, there's a whole end piece, right? There's a whole end scene. There's a whole, look at all these cool stunts we can do. Look at us paying homage to the 5th movie by having Vin Diesel have 2 helicopters instead of 2 cars having one safe. And let's hit Jason Momoa's car with a helicopter like he hit his dad with the safe. Like, I see it. I see the fact that it's poetic. It kind of meshes together. I get that. But fuck all that, because the fact of the matter is the movie ends straight up just on a cliffhanger. I haven't seen a movie end on a cliffhanger in my generation fucking ever. There's never been a time where I've gone to the theater and a movie has ended on a cliffhanger. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Thank you. Thank you for doing that to me, because that's never an experience I've ever had in my life, except for an Amazing Spider-Man 2. But the thing is, in Amazing Spider-Man 2, I hated it. I left the theater upset. I was angry. Gwen Stacy died. I loved Emma Stone. Like, I was mad, right? I was mad. But this movie, that cliffhanger, bro, you got people, you got Gal Gadot up in down in Antarctica with the fucking person that killed with the person that killed Dominic Toretto's ex-wife and the person who is currently his wife. So fucking stupid. And yeah, I'm sorry. You got the person who killed his ex-wife, the person who currently is his wife, and Gal Gadot, fucking Wonder Woman, just chilling like, I got a submarine, bitches. What's up? I love y'all. You got the whole team got shot out of the sky by fucking Jack Reacher, but like obviously we got 2 more movies left. They're fine. They probably got in that white Jeep and got out of there. They're fine. You got I think that's it. That's only 2 things. You got you got Dominic Toretto's ex-wife's sister, who is hanging out with Captain Marvel or Envy Adams, just in the hospital or whatever. And then you got my favorite part of the movie. This is legitimately my favorite part of the movie, because this is always like, I don't watch or I don't follow celebrity drama, but I heard inkling of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson being upset with Vin Diesel for some bullshit that I never looked up, and that made me sad. Like, I was legitimately upset, because I love the Fast franchise. That's one of my favorite things. Like, it's Fast and Furious and Transformers. Those are my favorite franchises. Like, I was sad. I'm like, no more Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't even Hobbs, right? Because Hobbs and Shaw. I was so upset. Like, no more Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in my Fast movies? Fuck, dude. That sucks. I hate that. I did not like that. I was very upset. But that end credit scene, oh boy, I'm like, oh man. I got up and I started clapping like a white person in the theater, dog. I was so fucking happy to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's face on that screen. And I know everybody's like, oh man, he's an egomaniac. He's trying to get his hands in every pie, and I don't care. I want his hand in every pie, except for Luke Cage. We already have a perfect actor for Luke Cage. Just put him in a movie. I love that guy. But everything else, if he wants to play Black Adam, let him. If he wants to play Superman, let him. If he wants to play Batman, let him. If he wants to play The Flash, please let him. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I want that man playing every single role in Hollywood. If I can get just Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the movie, I'm happy for that. This man oozes charisma. And yeah, I know off the screen he can be a dick, but I like seeing him on screen. And he hasn't done anything morally wrong in his real life that I know about. So I'm going to stand fast with that opinion of him. I like seeing this man on screen. And when he showed up and was just like, you son bitch. Oh boy, I loved it. He really held on to that. Golly. And Jason Momoa was like, yeah, Dominic Toretto might have hit the car with another car, but you pulled the bullet. You pulled the trigger. And I'm like, shut up, Jason Momoa. He's like, now you're gonna feel what it is like to suffer. And it's like, holy shit, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has a kid in these movies as well. Uh-oh. And that got my brain thinking. I was like, wait a second, maybe I'll see one of my favorite characters of the whole franchise, and that's that Ryan Reynolds guy from Hobbs and Shaw. I'm not going to put the picture up there. I'm not going to do any work editing this video. The Ryan Reynolds guy from Hobbs and Shaw, and it's like, it's crazy. He's going to be in that movie probably. Like, I hope it's only like Fast 11. I hope that's where it ends. And then the second movie in the trilogy is just Hobbs and Shaw 2. That would make me so happy. What would make me even happier though if we got 11, 12, and Hobbs and Shaw too, because I'm really feeling like we're getting Hobbs and Shaw too, just because The Rock showed up at the last at the end of that, and also Deckard Shaw. I'm pretty sure that's his name. It was just like, I'm here for a scene. Let's do some action. And then he was like, look at all this stuff I got. I'm a dip and go do my own thing because my mom's in danger. And I'm like, they gotta meet up again. They gotta meet up again. And I hope Black Superman, well, he's dead. They killed him. I hope he gets resurrected like Han. Anyway, damn it, it's good. It's good. I'm good. Like I said, if you haven't seen the movie, why are you here? The video's over. I'm gonna go play Legend of Zelda. Go see the movie. But if you have seen the movie, which are the only people that should be here, how do you feel? You feel like we doing good, or you feel like you're tired of this shit? You know, you feel like you don't want to see any more Fast and Furious. You're tired of Coronas. You're tired of Vin Diesel looking more and more like a tree every day, which is wild. Little side bit while I do this outro. You see that? Yeah, that part where Vin Diesel in the beginning of the movie was laying down with Letty and was like, "Hey, I'm scared that I might lose my wife or my son," and I'm like, it's probably because they're both bald, but he looked really, really like the guy from Die Hard, the guy from Unbreakable, the guy from The Sixth Sense. Well, I can't remember his name, and I'm not gonna try anymore. But he looked like that guy. I know, like, that's so weird. It's probably just because he's bald, though. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my whole little rant review recap of the movie Fast X. I sincerely hope that there's not another World War, specifically because I want the last two Fast movies, and also Hobbs and Shaw too. Um, Gal Gadot's there, which is crazy. It's cool, I guess. I, I don't know, man. I'm hype. I'm ready. I thought Fast X was the last one, especially with all those death signs, all those death flags that Vin Diesel was giving off. He's gonna die by the end of the series. I promise that he's gonna end up in an urn. But yeah, dude, fucking solid shit, dude. I had such a great time. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, yeah. All right. Bye. There's an outro here, right? I have an outro. Let's see.